You might want to talk to her by yourself first.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you.
Okay. You want to talk to me?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Can we go back in the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, I'll keep it. It don't matter.
That's cool. Hold on.
They highlight most of the names and everything.
You got most of the names?
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
Hey.
Now you cold? I know this cold.
Go.
Oh, I'm okay. It's just been a long week.
Been a long weekend.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep honest with you on Mr. Joe
Okay.
because it's too much. Joe, he's my ex.
Joe is your ex?
Yeah, Joe's my ex. Tuesday morning, okay, this is what happened. I'm gonna just keep it from the beginning to the end. Me and Joe had a breakup that was a breakup like none other, where I went from abortion to losing my place. I was homeless because my mom felt like I took a man over her, but I was young. I didn't know no better. Fell in love, got stupid, no lie. So I was going back and forth from Atlanta to Columbus, just going back and forth. My mom was like, Amber, I can go let you know Joe is not for you. Don't be with Joe. But I didn't listen. Wish I would have listened. I lost my job just this past week because of Joe. He called picking and stuff because I took it. All this happened because I took him off my cell phone bill. Because I put Akil and his mom on my cell phone bill. I helped the ones who helped me. They was helping me pay it. And so I called y'all. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and take you off my cell phone bill because you're not paying it. His mom just sat here in the store and paid $100 for your part of the bill. So he got mad. He called me back, texted my phone, you're stupid, this, other, that, the third. I'm not paying his mom back $100. Y'all can just charge that to the game or whatever. I was like, okay. So I got my cell phone bill. I was like, Joe, by the time the 23rd comes, just make sure you able to help with this cell phone bill since you just messed up my account. The 23rd came. I called T-Mobile. I have so many calls with them. My cell phone bill was like $400, $500. And so I called him. I was like, why my cell phone bill $400, $500? He done filed insurance claims on my account, but keeping the phones and was selling the phones to the streets. And they was like, somebody using your social. It's a guy that's calling. They gave me the phone calls and everything. So I got in contact with him. I was like, Joe, I'm going to end up taking you to court about it because this is fraud on my account. And so they looking at me, calling me about the phones and everything. And so he was like, whatever, just being a butt, basically. And so I was like, okay, it's whatever. And so I'm trying to get the money up. Akil is my new boyfriend, so I'm talking to him. I was like, we're just going to leave it alone. We're just going to work. You go to Subway. I go to the other two dogs. I even got another job to help get my bills back on track. My car note was behind. He froze my accounts. I'm thinking my car note was being paid for. I get a call telling me, oh, your car note, we're going to go pick up your car on the 13th. And so that was another thing on top of it. And then Joe owing me the money from Akil out of Akil's mama pocket. And then me losing my job. And then me about to lose my car. And now I'm about to lose my apartment over just past relationships with him. And so I tried to get a paper from my job about them being corporate or with credit cards and stuff. They're unable to like write some actually at TSIS showing that I lost my job by him calling. So the day, that was like Tuesday, the beginning of September, his son got sick. So we went to the hospital. His friend D2, he's supposed to be D2, D then TWO. He's supposed to be the little hype man. I'm from Cali. This is my brother. Talking all mad junk. Akil already got a pass. He been in defects. He been in things like with his mom and stuff. And so he got a temper. So
Who's killing?
Akil.
Akil?
Yes, that's the guy that is locked up right now. And so he has been like, everybody knows that you can't come to Kill and just say anything about his mom or whatever because he gets upset. So D2 comes to the hospital, me and Akil in the hospital with the baby. Or we finna go to Atlanta to do this. I don't been because D2 was staying at my house. And so on my cell phone bill, when they printed out, it had the addresses where the cell phones was getting mailed off to, where Joe was sending them, and that was going to be a part of my case when I went to court with him with T-Mobile. And so D2 was like, whatever, you can leave Amber here with the baby or whatever. We finna go see about this boy. And I was like, no, just leave it alone. And just the same thing that his mom said. He was like, no, just leave it alone, D2. So D2 left, me and Akil went home. I stay in Whisperwood. We went home. Me, you can ask my roommate, you can ask anybody. We went home. So we laying there. Next thing you know, I get a knock on the door. It's D2, Chris, and AJ. No lie, sir. They pulled up at my house with, I don't know, guns for real. It was little guns. I guess it's like a 9. But the biggest gun that was in the house was like it's not a shotgun. I think it's a sawed-off shotgun. They brought them to my house. And so I'm looking like, no. They like, no, we coming to get it. They was like, Akil, you going or you not? Because we going regardless because it's a pickup. D2 it's a pickup for me. I've been struggling looking for people's houses. He got mama money because he so-called called his mom out there, his mama or whatever. And so he was like, I'm finna go get this money, and the third. I was like, no, Akil, you stay in here, but you can't tell a grown man nothing. Like, them my boys. I'm not finna let them just ride by themselves. So they proceed to the special cater down the street from my house. I'm sitting here, I'm like, no, I gotta stop this. So I drive off, I get in my car, and I actually go to the gas station. I was like, Akil, don't ride with them. He was like, D2, like, oh, you a punk, da-da-da-da-da. It ain't nothing gonna happen. D2 was like mostly the one that hyped it up because he wanted, oh, I'm struggling, so let's go take this boy's stuff. Since he did this to you, Amber, we gonna pay it back. I'm like, no, just leave it alone. It's not that serious. Then if something happen, then it's the issue. And then you gonna be gone like you is now. The guns, that's Chris. He live on 10th Street in Columbus. He knocked on my door with the guns. He's supposed to be the other dreadhead. It was 3 dreadheads. His hair is long. Akil hair, you already probably seen Akil. And the other guy, AJ, his hair is short. AJ, he has short dreads. He dark skin. And so AJ and them pull up at the gas station. He was like, we going no matter what. I don't care. Akil can go. Akil can stay here if he wants to. Still, AJ like, well, come on, Akil, you can go. So Akil hops in their car. I was like, no, Akil, you're not going. And so I called his mom and I told his mom, I said, they are going to Atlanta. She was like, stop my baby. They wouldn't stop. So I'm not gonna lie, sir. I drove behind them. I went to Atlanta behind them. I was like, y'all need to come on. So first, they can do the cameras and everything. When we first got to Atlanta, me, Akil, and them, we went to 5 guys and we had 8. And so I tried to talk to him there. I was like, Akil, don't go.
Which 5 guys?
The 5 guys on Camp Creek.
Camp Creek?
We went to that 5 guys. And I don't know what store. It was me, Akil, and Chris who ate from 5 guys because we went inside and we also ate outside. D2 and AJ, they went to another store. I don't know which store they went in. It probably could have been that little housing shopping store that's right there by 5 guys. I don't know what that is. They could have went in that store. All I know when I came back, they was like,
by what time it was?
This probably like, it was early, probably like 6, 7, something like that. Cause we was eating at 5 guys and it was still daytime. We haven't got night yet. And so I was like, okay, Killer, just chill.
What was your driving?
Who I was driving?
What kind of car you drive?
I drive a Hyundai Elantra.
Okay.
Some people say blue, some people say purple. On my car paper, I think it's blue. And so when we got there, we got the 5 guys. And so Kill was like, well, we finna go. D2 was like, well, we finna go. I got the address, so we finna just go or whatever. I was like, don't go. Don't do it. So he got in the car with them. He got in the little AJ car. AJ got it's not a, some people will mistake it for, it's a little Jeep, but it's not a Jeep. It's like a Pathfinder or something like that. It's like a little Pathfinder. Grayish, bluish color. I saw him yesterday. I should have got his tag, but I know he gonna sit and lie. I know that for sure because he already said it.
Grayish, bluish.
It's like a grayish, bluish. It's
Jeep.
like.
And it ain't a Liberty, is it?
No, it's kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like, I can't draw with the crowd. Kind of something like a little boss car, like
Compass.
But it's not a Compass. It's a Pathfinder because I saw it on his car yesterday when they
So it's a
came.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's a Pathfinder. It is a Pathfinder.
Nissan Pathfinder.
Because I read the back of it yesterday because I was telling his mom, I was like, And so when we got there, Kill called. He called me the first time. I was sitting at the, I saw them drove off. So I went, it's a gas station down the street from Joe's house. I called Kill. You can let Kill phone. I called him most times. I said, Kill, do not follow D2 and Chris. Don't do it. I'm going to take you home to his mama. His mama kept calling. She called everybody's phone, begging everybody to bring my child back home. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all go do it. But y'all finna bring Kill back home because we already know Kill's temper. Don't want to listen. You want to be a grown man? Okay. So Kill got in the car. AJ know like some. D2 was like, hey, we can't go in there any kind of way. So y'all can check the cameras at Lowe's because I followed them from Lowe's. They went to Lowe's, talked with D2 to my son. We got to go in. Y'all finna go in here and get me some gloves because we finna go.
Lowe's on Camp Creek?
Yes. And D2 was like, I'm finna go ahead and get me some gloves or whatever.
What D2 real name?
They got it because
Okay.
they had, because the way that we had to get, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the way we had to get his name today because he knew that we was going, basically I was going to tell, I don't care, I had already told him yesterday. The way we had to tell is because we was like, okay, we're going to put your name on the Kill's visitation list or whatever for you to come visit. He gave the name, I guess the name, right? I don't know. I have him on Instagram. I don't know if that's his real name that he gave us.
Mm-hmm.
But they told us we finna go to Lowe's on Camp Creek. So I'm like, y'all, I'm like, Kill, just get in the car with me. So Kill got in the car with me. So they went into Lowe's parking Lowe's. So AJ went in there. AJ went into Lowe's. D2 went into Lowe's.
Mm-hmm.
And Kill was like, I'm finna go in here and get them out of there because you can go to jail for stealing these gloves. Whatever you finna get out of there. Chris stayed outside. He was smoking a cigarette.
Okay. So
He stayed outside because he had the guns and all that. He wanted to make sure that.
So Chris had a gun.
Chris had the sawed-off shotgun because it's not a regular shotgun.
Right,
Because my dad used to hunt. It was like one of them little, but then they had like little guns that can actually like go in here. But all of them is Chris gun because D2 knowing he can't afford no gun, and Akil definitely can't. So. Kill was like, Chris was like, I'm gonna stay outside with my guns to make sure AJ don't, go nowhere with my guns. But AJ had already walked into Lowe's. I saw, and so Kill was like, I'm finna go in here and get them out of Lowe's. So he got out the car. I was like, no, you get in the car because we finna go home. But can't tell the grown man nothing. So he went out. The first person came out the store was D2. Y'all would actually see him on camera coming out acting like he talking on the phone. And so he got in my car. I'm like, no, D2, get out my car. Go over there to AJ car because I'm finna take Kill home because this is what y'all want to do. Y'all go do it. That's y'all fault. He told me, well, I got my gloves. So he pulled out a pack of little latex gloves. I got my gloves. I'm finna go. Oh, like, okay, that's your business.
What else he had?
And so,
What else he had on?
What did D2 have on?
Yeah, what else did he get out of Lowe's?
Oh, just the gloves. And then AJ came out with some little, you know how you do your cords, like your cords in your house. You got too many cords, the little ties, the little zip ties, the little black zip ties.
Okay.
So AJ came out with them. And so they was picking on Kill. They was like, Kill, what you come out with? He was like, come out with that. I ain't got time for that. And so already I was like, okay, Kill. And so he's like, oh, so when we get in the house, Kill, he ain't gonna do nothing. I was like, Kill's gonna go home. He done did this with y'all or whatever. Because me and Kill was gonna go to the little Greenboro Mall or whatever. We were just gonna, I don't made always say left for no reason. Somebody finna buy me something. So I was like, you just let them go and you just mind your business, come here. They, oh, you punk that, you supposed to be G this, you supposed to be G that. So that right there just, oh yeah, you right, I'm some GD, da 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 da. He hop out my car, he get out, and they speed off. So I'm looking like, okay. So I'm calling again, I'm like, where you at, where you at, where you at? And so they get into Joe's little apartment complex. They driving around. Instagram, they've all been looking. D2 had sent Joe an Instagram, like a little Instagram thing to figure out like his car and stuff. They were asking me like where he stay. I'm like, I'm not finna tell y'all exactly where this guy stay at because it's not finna come back on me. Cause first of all, I told y'all not to even go there. Y'all don't even want to listen to me. So he's like, you ain't gotta tell me nothing. You gotta tell me I find myself, I'm a real nigga, da, 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 whatever. And so he found out that Joe had a little orange, little Ford Crown Vic, and his brother had like a cars and all of that. And so I was like, Kill, last time, get in the car. Because D2 now finna do some stupid stuff, and you can see that. D2's supposed to be a Crip, and the rest of them supposed to be GDs. So he felt like, oh, a Crip running this, whatever. So he looking like, nah, it's 3 GDs. You a Crip.
So which one's Crip?
That's
D2.
D2.
He's the leader.
Yeah. And so we got in the car, they got in AJ car, and they drove off. And so I called, Kill called me. He was on the phone with me the whole time. And he was like, I don't think we need to do this, but I can't believe these my boys. If anything, because yeah, they call each other brothers, but when Kill actually call you a brother, you actually his brother. And AJ's supposed to be his brother, and D2's supposed to be his brother, and Chris supposed to be his little GD brother or whatever, because they both GDs. So I'm sitting at the gas station. I had went in the gas station. The man was like, "Are you okay, little Arabian man?" I'm like, "I'm okay." I'm just, hoping that somebody change their mind and come back down the street. And so
you found the gas station right at the bottom of the hill.
And so I'm looking like, okay. So they go in, and Akil called me. He was like, "Come get me." I was like, "No, you coming down the street." And so he called me. He was like, D2 actually called me from Akil phone. He's like, "We got him on the ground, I was like, "No." So I came up, no lie, I came up into the apartments, and I'm calling Akil to my Akil, "Come out this boy house. Come out his house right now." Next thing you know, I see D2 running out the house with stuff. And then I saw a neighbor upstairs, like up here on the little balcony thing. I'm busy calling Akil, like, "Kill, get out these folks' house. Get out of the house." I can hear D2 telling one boy on the phone, "Get on the ground, get on the ground." I'm looking like, what the hell? So no lie, I called police. And so I called, then Kill beat them. I'm looking like, "Kill, get out the house," because on the way out, police was coming in. Well, one was coming. I don't know if he stayed there or not. So I'm like, "Kill, come out the house." Next thing you know, AJ come out the house with a TV by this big and put into his little Pathfinder little thing. D2 come out the house with Xboxes. Chris come out the house with the gun, holding different like Bucky's, like little covers or shoes. I'm looking like, what the hell is like going on? Like seriously. And so Kill looking like he come out the house with no mask on. I'm looking like, what the hell? Like, get in the car. Like, what the hell is going on? So they all jump in AJ car. It's like they try to get my car. I said, don't get in my car. Seriously. So D2 like, whatever, fuck that. I'm getting in your car anyway. I don't care. So he jumped in my car. Chris jumped in AJ car because Chris had a little shotgun. He don't want nobody to go off with his gun or whatever. Because he told me I don't stole these from previous licks. So ain't nobody finna go off with some shit that I don't stole. And so we get down the street. And I'm looking like, everything that y'all done took, get all that shit out my car right now, because I'm not going down for none of this shit. And so I called Kill mama and I told her exactly what went down. And so I asked Kill, I said, "Kill, tell me the truth. What went on in this house? Like, seriously." And so AJ know like, "Well, we got this and we got that." D2 to myself, "I don't give a damn. He did this, he did that." So I turned around and asked Kill, I said, "Kill, you won't sit here being quiet. What you do?" He said, "I ain't touched that, but I ain't gonna lie. Me and Joe got to fight." And so I was like, okay. And they laughing. I'm looking like, what's funny? Tell me the truth. Like, what happened? And they was like, well, D2 was upstairs with Swiss the whole time. Him in the back of the head with a gun or whatever, trying to be funny, talking about some say sir, this, that, and the third. And then Kill was downstairs. Him and Joe was fighting or whatever because Joe was in a tub or whatever hiding. And AJ had found Joe in the tub. He had pulled him out. And so that's when things got personal. They said that Kill and Joe started fighting, and somebody came with the shotgun and started beating him with the gun. And so I was like, I hope y'all know that ain't none of this finna go right. And so I told D2, I said, D2, you need to get this right, because you the one who did this, and all this gonna come back on all of y'all. And I said, now since I came up here and got killed, this shit gonna go back on me. And I've been told y'all to stop. So I get in contact with Kill. We got the fuzzing. Once we came Wednesday, me and Kill got into it at my house so bad that my roommate had to call the police. Because I told him, no, you're not coming to my house with none of this, with none of these problems. So I said, I don't got nothing. D2 don't went on Instagram talking about this, that, and the third. And then I was like, I don't care. That's y'all problem. Y'all gonna have to fix it. And so D2 I had saw on Twitter where Akil had on there this, that, and the third for sale, this, that, that. And so I asked him, I said, why did you put this on your Twitter? He was like, D2 told me to put it on my Twitter because I got more followers than D2. He trying to get the stuff out because he trying to get back to Cali. I said, okay, you know they're going to come back on you, right? And he was like, no, it ain't this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. And so Joe called me on my phone, texting me, talking about something. Tell your boyfriend or where to bring my stuff back. And so I said, Kill, you need to get in contact with D2, with Chris, with AJ, and get your stuff. Get that stuff back and take it to Joe. We get in contact with D2 to my some shit. I already sold that phone. It made a noise when the boy opened it, so I guess it was tracked. AJ sold the TV to some boy. The iPad, they don't sold most of this boy's stuff.
You know they sold to?
Yeah. Who they sell to?
I know the cell phone. They might have an address on that one because D2 said when the boy turned it on, it made a siren noise.
What about TV? So you know they sold
They can call. I know that AJ sold it. I don't know where he sold it at, because I asked, I was like, AJ, you need to, I was trying to get as much stuff for them to give back to this boy. I was like, this boy is not playing with y'all. Y'all need to give him his stuff. And he coming to me, making it seem like I don't did this and I don't did that. I was like, oh, so I got in contact with my mama. And she was like, Amber, you just need to tell them to get this shit and take it back to Atlanta. I called everybody. No. As of right now, I think the only thing that D2 probably still got is an Xbox. Because he called Jen, no, he called somebody, whose house he called today? He called Jen's house today asking for AJ. And Jen like, I don't know where AJ at. And so he finally got in contact with AJ and he was like, where that Xbox at, where we can sell it. We got to get it out of here. So I know that TV, AJ took that somewhere.
What about the sneakers?
Them sneakers, all that. Chris had some, and D2 had some, cause they covered up in a sheet. And they was selling them to neighbors. They was selling to some neighbors next door, because they be hen licks or whatever, and so they be swapping out. So they sold them shoes.
So Chris does this a lot.
Who?
Chris.
D2 do it a lot, AJ do it a lot, and Chris do it a lot.
Those
That's
three.
why his mama told him to leave them folks alone.
So they know him for doing this, right?
Yeah. And Chris the one they'll go to, because AJ can't afford a gun, or
So Chris
D2
got
can't afford.
guns.
Yeah. So they'll go to Chris and be like, Chris, this, that, and the third. And then Chris, the sad part about it, you're a bails bombing.
Who, Chris?
Yes, you're a bounty hunter. So some of your guns are guns, but some of your guns, like the one that he was like, oh, don't touch this one hot or whatever. I be having my little boys go get it.
So he got like a valid bounty hunting business down in Columbus?
I think he worked actually with his uncle or somebody named Moses, I think.
You know where?
I don't know where. I know his mom. They probably would know. But when it comes to
So Chris is the bail sponsor?
yes, because he was basically like, well, if it would have happened in Columbus, I can get my name cleared. And then like when we got in contact with Akil yesterday, because in Richland they said that he had just assault charges. And they had took him to Sumter County, and then they brought him here.
Yeah.
And so when they called us,
They took him to Americas.
yes, because Richland didn't have like a jail or anything.
Right.
So he called me, and I was laying in bed. He called me. He was like, "What you doing?" And I was like, "I'm in the bed. What you doing?" Because I told him, "Don't even go to Albany." But as again, you're a grown man, you don't listen. So I said, "Do not go to Albany. You don't need to be down there with them again with D2." And then D2 took guns down there. I don't understand how then, when y'all get pulled over, the police did not arrest D2 for possession of a firearm. And I know D2 had a gun on him, because he just stole one recently. And so when they called, he was like, well, guess what I'm doing right now? I'm chained to a bench in Richland. I was like, excuse me? To my son, I got 3 charges of assault. And so he called again. The officer was nice enough to let him call and let us know he was being transported. And so he called us when he got here. And he was like, I got 3 charges. I was like, oh, what? And he was like, burglary, assault, and robbery with a firearm, I think, something like that. And I was like, So I got in contact with Chris, D2, and AJ. We all did. Me, him, his mama, his baby mama, all of them. We got in contact with them. And I was like, no. Chris, D2, you the one who came and you got this way after I begged you not to. And then Chris, you the one who sat here and brought all of these guns. And AJ, you was the main one that was driving. So no. Either one of y'all finna turn y'all selves in, or we gonna go up here, we gonna turn y'all in for all that snitching, da-da-da-da-da-da. So his mama, she called D2 and asked him try to get his name and everything. He gonna lie or whatever, and he gonna try to disappear. Like I told him, I don't care if the mama don't, or you don't, but
Now, are they leaving the guns at your place?
no. They took all the guns back. I know they folded, because I told them they went around me, because after we, you come down the highway, it's like, it's a Love's. I think this is a Love's right here, a little gas station. But we had stopped. I said, I had pulled off, and I had pulled off at the gas station.
Right.
It's coming back from Atlanta. It's like a regular little gas station. We just pulled in. I told them, y'all gotta get out of my car. I told Chris, and I told D2, y'all gotta get out of my car. And so Kill was like, well, they're my boys, I'm gonna go with them, da-da-da-da. I told him after that, I just didn't even care no more. If you wanna go with them, go with them. And so then Wednesday, he came to my house mad at me, you left me hanging, da-da-da-da-da. No, because I told you not to go anyway. I put myself in a bad predicament coming to get you out of this shit. And then now you look for them, you can't even find them. Oh, Kill, get down there, tell Kill. Don't tell him where he get the guns from. D2 though, you just keep your mouth closed. Don't tell nobody shit, because I know you gonna tell Amber because you didn't want him to go anyway. Yeah, you're right. I am finna tell. It's too much. Yeah, Kill beat the hell out of Joe. That's true. That's his charge. That assault, that is a Kill's charge. But this armed robbery, the people that came out the house with this boy shit was D2. The one who knocked on the door, I think, because I asked him when he got in the car, I was like, how y'all get in the house?
Right.
And Chris was like, oh, we knocked on the door and the person upstairs opened it. And he tried to slam it, so I busted it in. And
Chris said he busted the door?
Mm-hmm. And D2 was like, oh, yeah. Like, I can call them and be like, how it happened. And they will tell you from point A to point B, oh, yeah, because they think they hype. Oh, yeah, we knocked on the door, this, that, and the third, da-da-da-da-da. And they was like, Chris ran in and Akil ran in after him. And then D2 told Swiss to get on the ground, because that's his brother that live upstairs. Mm-hmm. He's like, I told him to get on the ground and whatever, and I started, Chris was just grabbing all the shoes, putting all the shoes in the basket or whatever, and then Akil and AJ ran downstairs. So AJ knocked into Joe's room and saw Joe on the bathroom floor, on the bathroom tub or whatever. And they was like, once that happened, Akil and Joe got to fight. While this happening, while they fighting, they walking shit out the boy's house. And so I'm trying to call, Kill, come out the house. Like, bring your ass out this house. Like, seriously, like, these people are walking. You down here, police come, they finna leave you. While you down here fighting this boy or whatever you down there doing, they saying, they brag about, oh, AJ just walked up the steps with TV all by his damn self. And so that's why AJ was the one who sold the TV, because he said, I put in work to get the TV. Chris and D2 kept the shoes, the PlayStation stuff, because they put in work for the PlayStation. And then AJ went home with some memory cards, white or black memory card or something, because I saw his girlfriend with him the other day, and with a little Coach poopy poppy purse or something. AJ girlfriend had like a little poopy poppy little Coach purse or whatever it's supposed to be in. All I know, it was pink and white with a bunch of little ugly little flowers on it.
So you saying Akil didn't have no weapon at all?
Nah, Akil didn't have no weapon. But I wouldn't even sit here and lie to him.
Did you see him going in?
No, I'm positive. Like, I ain't see them when they went in the house, because I was down at the gas station hoping that somebody bring their ass back. Don't even go through it, whatever the fuck y'all trying to do. When they came out the house, Chris had shot off the little sawed-off little shotgun little thing, because Kill and Joe, I guess, got to fight in the house. And D2 had one that you can actually put in your pocket, up in your little crotch or whatever. It was black, or was it a little, I forgot what color it was. I forgot exactly what kind of gun he said it was that he was bragging about. Oh, I had my such and such to Swiss head or whatever. AJ was the one who mostly coming out with the stuff. And he put most of the stuff because he talking about this is a upcoming for us. We can use this money to do this and do that. Basically, it all started when what made Kill mad when his mom had to pay for Joe's side of the bill. And then when I lost my job and we found out that my car was going to be taken. We were just going like, you work at Subway and you got a little baby. His baby ain't with us right now. We had to drop him off. But I was like, you just work at Subway, get your money together. I went and got another job. My mama helped me get another job out there with her. So I'm at Road America and the Memory Company, trying to work to get back on track, because I don't want to go to my mama and be like, oh, I'm finna get put out this, that, and the third, because she's gonna say, well, you should listen to me when you start talking to Joe back then. So I was like, we just gonna have to work for it or whatever. Then here come Mr. Crip, I'm from Cali, this how we do it over here or whatever. If somebody take your shit, you go take their shit. And so about him just going, D2 and Chris, they live on 10th Street together. That's Chris' house. D2 live in that house. Even the boys next door, this is what they do. It's 2 houses on 10th Street. I sat over there yesterday.
You know the address on 10th Street?
No, I can get it from his mom.
But they live together?
D2 and Chris. Chris actually lived there. D2 sleep on the couch. And it's another guy named Man or whatever. He lived there too. He wasn't a part of it, but Man got guns. Because this is what this house and that house do. Because yesterday I stopped by Chris and I was like, Chris, you going to Atlanta tomorrow to get this fixed. I'm sitting outside, broad daylight, A guy walk out his house, walk down the street, steal TVs out of another house and walk back home, and the neighbor had to call the police. This is what they do on a daily basis.
So who had the big gun?
The sawed off, that is Chris's gun. If you go in Chris' house right now,
No, there was one bigger one.
You see another big rifle?
the only
Somebody
guns that I saw,
Rifle.
I don't know how the guns was.
What they
It
look like?
a long gun.
Machine gun look like?
The only gun that was real big was the one that Chris had, because we was like, okay, it had like 2 or 3 guns with them. It was a real big one, and it was like one that D2 could actually put in his little waist or whatever, 'cause he had that one on. What you call it?
And then they had the short off.
Yes. Because I know when we first walked, I know when they was on, when we was at Five Guys or whatever, and I could tell you it was big enough for Chris could not put it in a book bag. The handle still stood out of the book bag. You could not zip that gun up.
Did it have like a clip to it? Like a
It was black, and it was
And it was curved?
Well, as you speak, it was one in a book bag, and I remember they had one actually wrapped up in a big old white towel. That could probably be the big one, but I don't know if they took that one in or not. Because I know AJ was like, well, I'm just going in to get this, that, and the third. And the kid was like, I don't think we should touch nothing. I just want to go see about it, basically. And I was like, no, you ain't go see about nobody. We can just take Joe to court about the situation. But all the guns is guns at Chris' house, and is with them little big knives, machetes, or whatever. They at his house. He's the mastermind when it come behind the weapons and this, that, and the third. If you need a gun, go to Chris, because he have 15, 14-year-olds, Hendricks, bringing back guns. Because that's what he had talked about. He was like, oh, this is my new baby right here. I got a little boyfriend across the street to go get it the other day.
What about AJ? Where you live at?
AJ lived in, what, I don't want to get into this stuff. Is that Eagles Landing? No. Eagles Trace. Because Eagles Landing in Infinity City. Eagles Trace.
Columbus? Eagles Trace. Now what type of guy is he?
He just got him a girlfriend or whatever, and she got a little kid. And with AJ, I only seen AJ twice. And the 2 times I ever seen AJ, he was playing the game, or either he'll call me like, where Kill at? Because that was like most of the one he grew up with. Where Kill at? I like Kill at work. Okay, cool. He the one that you will probably see riding the hood, probably selling weed. That's probably what his little major little thing.
He got a car?
Okay. He ain't no hard.
Oh no.
He got a car?
Who? That's the one. The AJ is actually one with the Pathfinder.
Okay.
The D2 the oldest?
D2, no.
They just look up to him, I guess.
Who's oldest?
D2, Chris. I think Chris or AJ.
They look up to him.
D2 is the mouth.
They say he say he from Cali.
He from Cali. He can intimidate them by him being a Crip and them being a GD. That's all he gotta say, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you right."
They look up to him, right?
He the one that'll basically be like, he got the mouth that'll make you okay, because he'd be like, we struggling, we doing this, we doing that, and now you can't find him, scared, trying to get back to Chicago or Cali, wherever he trying to go.
Do they have Facebook?
Who, D2?
Yeah.
He's on Instagram, I know that, because he followed me on Instagram. He have a Twitter. I don't know about Facebook.
You got a picture?
Yes, I really do in my phone.
D2?
I got a picture of D2. I got a picture of Chris, because the other day they was on. We went to like a little college party. Me and Akil did, and they pulled up.
Okay. And
I actually took a picture of all 3 on together. The only person I don't have a picture of.
She just forwarded to the email.
The only person I don't have a picture of is AJ, because he really don't hang with them like that. They have it. They got it out there.
you mind getting the phone?
Sure.
You want us to? Well, we might as well just tell them all to come down. Yeah.
Want me to?
Well, I don't want to hear that part.
I've seen one over here flipping. That's it. Get a picture. Let her bring the phone back for the picture too. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. Yeah, just right now.
They said it died.
It died?
I'm finna
There you go. Right behind you right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, right behind you.
Dead. It ain't gonna take that long.
No. So Chris wants to be a little gangster.
And the sad part about it, when you look at him, they trying to follow behind each other, trying to be a lifestyle that they ain't, to be honest. D2, they say he about that. He running from California.
Okay.
So I don't know what he done did over there. I'm just not mean all of them.
I got you.
Me and Akil ain't even been together 30 days.
Wow.
I'm
Not
already
even 30
full.
days.
I'm already full.
We met Akil at.
At a party. He hosts parties. He's a part of our party.
Okay.
So he hosts parties and things. And then he works at Subway. He well known. And he's follow folks. And D2 do it every time. Let me find him. Trying to actually find D2 name. Because this one we was at the hospital with the baby.
Just stupid, but no.
See, you can see in here, this don't make no sense. D2.
That's
the little,
D2?
Yeah, the little thuggish.
Can you forward this?
Yes, sir. I can snapshot and send it to
Yeah,
you.
snapshot it.
Okay. Let's say that.
Email. All right. Work email.
I'm trying to
WG
find.
to the college party.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
It might come through there. I think they got a filter on it. Last time I tried some stuff.
Trying to see his AJ anyone here on his Instagram. Find Chris. Chris. Where he at? Gotta get him. Trying to get him close up on them blurry. There you go. That D2. Chris. And that's Akil.
So,
There go D2 with their boy shoes on. And there go Chris with their boy shoes on.
so D2,
That D2. That's Akil in the middle.
Akil,
And that's Chris. You probably can't see Chris. Matter of fact, he got a flag in his hand.
Does he have tattoos or anything on his face? Okay.
Not that I know.
So D2, Akil, and Chris.
I can't pull up. I don't know if D2 tattoos on Instagram, but I know like, all of Akil's tattoos on Instagram. If you need
These are
them,
whose shoes are those?
them are them grapes that he took out of the boy house. Cause I remember him saying, "Oh, we look fresh in our grapes," and there you go the red shoe that Chris took out that boy house.
All right, yeah, can you forward me that one? An email. Or
Your email?
Yes, sir.
See what it goes.
I don't think I got no.
So
ain't
you got
never-
D2, AJ.
Oh, here they go right here. If you want just them two.
Yeah, well, we do all three.
Okay.
I mean, both pictures.
They're young, right?
Chris, I don't know how old Chris is. D2 ain't nothing but 20. I think D2 20 because when they asked him the other day, did he want to, I know Chris, Kill and asked him, did he want to go to the club, Skybox or something. He was like, you know, I'm joining. I'm trying to let it come back on.
You know your car.
Mm-hmm.
And I can even call Chris to see, like, to actually ask him.
What's his phone number?
With Chris, I can get you his phone number.
Got D2's phone number too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, look at all of them.
I have both their numbers because I've been trying to get in contact with them to tell them.
D2, yeah, we need D2, Chris, and
Keep going on. Now AJ number I don't have his. Mama Timo, she got them. But like I tried to tell them yesterday, I'm gonna let it charge a little bit. Send them. Like I told them yesterday when
that's
they all
email
came.
address right there. Email them too.
Okay. Like I had told them yesterday, I was like, Chris. I even went to Chris because I went to Chris' house. And I was like, Chris, you need to go down here with us tomorrow. Oh, I'm not finna miss work. Da 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 da.
Where he work at?
He work at Home Depot. I don't know.
Chris
which
work
one.
at Home Depot?
Yeah, I remember seeing him with a Home Depot shirt. He work at Home Depot, making like the displays.
Yeah.
And then he do the little bit. Matter of fact, I follow him on Instagram now too.
Okay.
Cause it'll show with him saying that he's a bail bondsman. That's how I found out. Cause I was like, okay, so any of your guns real? You know, like.
Right. Wow.
Talking about something on my bounty hunter or whatever stuff.
Well, once you send those, I'll bring it on down. Cause he has their real name, right?
Yeah. We don't. I gotta see what Chris. I know you're not gonna give me his last name, even if I tried to call him. The phone getting on my nerves. But we called and she had got D2.
Is it George?
Yeah, it's charged.
Okay,
It just don't want
Dead, dead.
Yeah. Cause we've been going back and forth all day.
Well, why she not in charge? Okay, I guess we can bring Mama down. See if we get.
Wanna bring him in?
Yeah. Something wrong with that.
Anything else you want to tell us about Mom, man?
Oh, I don't tell her everything. I just want it to be
Okay.
the
All right,
one who.
one-on-one. Okay. Okay. So you okay when I come in there?
Yeah, she can come in. And I really do apologize. Also, didn't know.
What you didn't know what?
I didn't know that they was this type. I haven't even known them for 30 days.
How long have you known
None of
Akil?
them. Me and Akil, we started dating September, August the 28th.
So only a month?
And already going through straight hell.
He probably won't come back. I gotta see.
Be cold as a blanket up there, okay? There you go.
It's been our inmates.
No.
Girl, put the damn light on. Shut up.
It's clean. We clean. So, Emma, you got
You got your ID on you?
their
It's in the car.
Oh, wait, I get it later.
Okay.
any of their information? Boys that they go home.
I got somebody working on the other boys. Chris, I don't know Chris's last name, but the address is, I need my phone charged.
It was 3620. I think.
3026.
Might as well even come on.
3026.
Let me check that.
See, I'm trying to doubt my
All
brother.
our phone dead. Hold on. It's 3026 10th Street.
Now, let me explain to you. That's Chris. Chris that works for the bondsman and stuff before.
He
Chris,
still do.
he still do.
He still do.
He still works for the bondsman,
And
okay.
he work at Home Depot.
And he work at Home Depot. He got dreads. Him and my son look alike. His dreads are a little longer than my son's. Okay. Now, in this house, you're going to find a lot of artillery. So anybody, if any police come, y'all need to surround the back as well as the front. Because when they gave Akil the 21st birthday, is that, I think that's in my other phone. When they gave him the 21st birthday, I went down there because I knew something was wrong. And when I went down there, this other little girl, Diamond, her mom and dad's car and pocketbook, everything got stolen. And after I left, that's when everything happened. And my goddaughter called me and I went back. And I said, look out the back way. I said, the little boy is one of them and took it around the back. It's about about what, 5, 6 of them is staying there.
What staying there right now is Chris,
D2,
D2, and man.
Demetrius. D2 is Demetrius Witherspoon.
Yeah,
He the one that's now he's carrying guns right now. He came to my house last night.
You said Demetrius
Witherspoon. That's the one that's a little scary right now because I told him he need to turn himself in. They need to come take some of this charge up off of Akil. That's the one I've been trying to help him. Period. Try to get him in school. Try to get him to do the right thing. His mama lives in California. Daddy lives in Columbus. He had no place to stay. Hello.
Yeah.
He been living with us. So then when he didn't, when Keel left, he started staying with you and Keel, didn't he? Okay. I told my son a couple of weeks ago, I brought them Bibles, angels, everything. So the storm is coming. I said, y'all better get right now outside of God. She told Akil, I think that's all right, we ain't gonna worry about it. Don't say anything. D2, Mr. Got it going on, Mr. Got all the artillery, him and Chris came with the artillery. And that's when they decided they were gonna come that way from what she told me. Okay, now, the other little boy, don't know. Gotta get his right name.
AJ?
That's AJ. I don't know AJ's correct name, but I do know he's staying Eagle Trace.
Yeah.
Eagle Trace apartment.
Eagle Trace.
What is AJ's real name?
Anthony Jamal Berry.
Okay.
Okay.
It's Anthony
Jamal Berry.
He just got out of prison.
Jamal
Berry.
Bird.
Barry.
B-U-R-R-Y.
R-Y. Yeah.
R-R-E-Y.
E-Y or just Y.
Anthony Jamal Bird.
Burry. Demetrius Witherspoon. Y'all know Chris's last name?
I don't know what's his last name.
And I don't even know how to get it from
No.
without basically because he been calling all day, acting like he concerned, knowing he's
Talking
not
about, I'm coming
concerned.
to Atlanta. Let me hold this for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is some more shit that just needs to stop. I'm tired of it. I used to live in Chatham Woods. We lost a house. But Chatham Woods drug dealer is one of their closest friends. And they probably get artillery through him as well. His name is Jay Lee. And I don't know his address, but he lives in Chatham Woods. It's gonna come on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It got yours dead like mine. Mine stay on.
And it shows that the gas is on deck. This is one of my son's other phones. And okay. So what do I do now?
You would charge faster than mine.
Yes.
Oh, wish I had no charge.
I was tired.
After you did that, I need to see the charge.
Can you call her on your phone?
My phone did.
The most he's gonna do is probably go to the house and take the baby. Take the baby to his house.
Oh, we go get him.
Yeah, we can go get him. Okay.
Akil, don't pass.
Yeah, this is his. Say, wait a minute. Okay. What's that? Messages. Okay. Pull it up.
It just say Jay Lee?
Yeah, Jay Lee. And he said something about the gas is on deck.
Right here.
Hit it.
Oh, it keep rolling.
Here it is right here. Jay Lee. Gas on deck. He got dreads. He's dark. He got dreads. Him and Chris, and then makes the transactions to 10th Street. So Chris, Jay Lee, and there's another one. What's the child name on G Block? That's one of us.
Oh no.
Sandy P. It's in here.
Oh, is
All
it?
the shit is in here.
Oh,
It's Kill's old phone.
Oh, okay.
This is Kill's phone. Yeah.
Cause I don't know all them names.
Oh, I know
10th
that.
Street,
Oh,
but Chris.
G Block is the
That's
east
10th
side.
Street.
They gangbangers. All of them gangbangers.
G-Block?
D2, yeah. It's G Block. It's East Urban Heights. You know, East Urban Heights. It's a little crowd of these little boys. My son was involved with Our Party. Our Party is a little organization they put together.
They throw parties.
They throw parties.
For different
They do
events.
promotions. They do different events for Columbus State, for the alphas and stuff like that. My son is younger than they are, but a lot of times they didn't know Akil's age. And Akil got a chance to flex with the alphas and them. So they use Akil to their advantage to do promotions. But they also use Akil to contact these niggas to get the mollies. Look on his thing. The mollies at the subway over at the mall. Tell at the subway at the mall what happened. The girl passed out because of the stuff that they mixed.
They had made some lean or something with some now.
With the mollies. They bombed at the mall. At the subway at the mall. At Columbus State Mall. My son works for Subway. And when he does his extra duty over at the thing, that's what they sell. They sell them when they sell the sandwiches. They sell them the shit too.
At the mall?
At the mall, the Subway. So y'all might as well bust all of them, get all their ass at the same time. I'm tired. I'm tired.
What about phone numbers? You got phone numbers for them?
Yeah, what's the number?
So which one? Jay Lee?
Jay Lee, yeah. Now Jay Lee is pretty laid back because he at his mama's house. Chatham Woods is a very nice, residential neighborhood, real nice. We lived there for 3 years and we did well, but we couldn't afford it anymore. But Jay Lee big baller now, and he's supplying a lot of these guys. You want to come up?
Look, it won't show it in the text message. I'm looking for the contact.
Go back. I switched it around.
Okay, about the
Okay,
worst
right
part
here.
of single-
It's right at the top. You need a number for D2?
Yeah.
Okay.
D2, Chris,
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
AJ.
it's Chris right here. Is he Chris?
That's not Chris Huff. That's singing Chris.
It's 706-580-4785. That's Chris.
And that's the one that works at the Home Depot and Airport Thruway.
Well,
He got his happy ass up this morning with the word.
D2 is 706-536-0669.
About AJ.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Go back up.
AJ got a girlfriend
AJ
that works
is
at the
Alitrade. She work at Alitrade. He don't work. His number is 706-442-0021.
and there's another number on the phone that he called me from
He called today.
yesterday before he came to the house, remember?
0021.
I didn't pick up. I didn't answer the phone.
Wait a minute. Okay.
You the sister?
That's the
He
baby.
the baby.
Oh,
Baby
yeah.
mama. That's
Oh,
my
you the baby
grandbaby mama. Okay, wait a minute. Who just called me
That
from
baby's in the
that
hospital?
phone, too?
Well, yeah.
He was
He
in the
was. He's out
You doing
now.
okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see. Chris been calling me? That's what it say right here. Make sure it's the right number.
Yeah. My phone did, dang.
706-580-4785.
Yeah.
Okay, then he been calling me. That's because D2 done called him. That's what that is. I told all their asses last night. Y'all better come clean. 'Cause I'm not playing. Okay, that's Niecy. That's Ann. That's Tracy. That's D2 there. That's Marcellus. Try this 386 minute. That's 386-9922. Yeah, that's AJ. I think that's AJ. Let me say 38.
You know, just call him.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what it says. Cause AJ called him a 386 number yesterday, or that 442, and that's that girl's phone. He ain't going by that other phone.
That's right here.
Hey, what is this? Say what? Oh, this agent. Oh, I'm just letting you know I'll be home in a little while. Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? Where are you gonna be? Now, but where you gonna be this evening? Where you gonna be this evening? Well, just pick up. Just pick up. Say what? All right. Pick up. All right. With D2. All right. All right. Love you too. Peace. That's it. What's the new number?
That's a food for AJ?
For AJ.
What's the new number?
386
Let me see
9922.
if I gotta send this to that.
Just 706?
Yes, sir.
706.
You went straight off? Oh, no,
Straight
yeah.
off.
9922.
Yeah.
Yeah, 386-9922.
Yeah. Yeah, we are there.
Yeah, I'm waiting on
Wait a minute, then it's some shit down in Box Springs that's coming through where they drop off. See, they got the drug dealers in the country bringing the
Yeah, Box
From
Springs.
weed
Box Springs?
from Box Springs.
Yeah, that's straight country.
Yeah, they bring it out of Box Springs up to 10th Street because they said it's been hard on the yard, and I listened to everything. Been hard on the yard, so they coming out of Box Springs. It's Big Marcus. Y'all probably had him down here before. Big Marcus, J40, and Bobby.
J40?
Yeah, J40. I know what all of them look like. I don't want them to see me, but I know what these old niggas look like.
You said Big Marcus, J40?
Yeah, Big Marcus is big black, and he used to run cars and stuff with Bookie and them. All of them dealt with.
Yeah, goes in his mouth.
Well, his was in and out, but he don't wear them. He don't wear
Real
them.
black though, right?
Real black. Got hair on his face.
J40 and who else was that?
J40 and Bobby. I don't know their last names, but they Box Spring folks.
Yeah.
Tarleton County. They
On top of it.
yeah, they doing some things and they bring it up into the city and the little young boys work for them. That's the only way D2 and them survive. That's the only way they can survive in the street.
D2 and Chris?
And they mix with the gangbangers on G Block, which is the east side. On 10th Street, that's called the Dub.
That's the dub.
That's the Dub on 10th Street. G Block is East Urban Heights. J Leaf is further up Macon Road, Chatham Woods. So the big ballers chill up there with him. They watch the game, they watch the fight. They go from there, they go to the country. And then, their thing in the country is going to play the horseshoes and shit like that. That ain't all what they doing. But that's how they cover. And they got this new thing that they do where they go out to the track. To see the dogs racing and stuff like that. The guy selling the damn boiled eggs is mixed in with buy boiled eggs, you get your package right there.
Gotcha.
I'm tired.
Just mixed up in the ball.
Yeah. I'm just tired, and I want all this done clear. I done buried 2 children in Columbus, my oldest and my youngest, and I ain't raised my son to live like this. And by right, by law, when you know better, you do better. And I said to God, and I came to them a couple of weeks. I said, storm is coming. I said, baby, I don't really know you. I said, but you're going to be involved in my son. So you're going to be connected to me. I said, I need to cover you. And that's what I told her. And I gave her an angel, didn't I? And I told my son, I said, storm is coming, nigga. I said, you better clean your house.
I mean, the whole time, like when she was out of town, we was good. It was just me and him.
I was down here in Ellenwood.
It was just
with my
me and him.
family.
I kept him out of trouble the whole time that she was gone. Then D2 found out, oh, you got a girl, I'm finna come hang around with y'all. I don't want to live on 10th Street no more. This, that, and third. Been at pop up at my house whenever he feel like it.
D2?
And just, it went down because he had his little
little person in his ear, you need to do this, I'm struggling, you supposed to be my brother, you know, we need to go do this, come on. And then D2 just brought the team. They bring D2, they brought Chris, this is Brawl.
They use how the little game works.
Yeah, but see, I talked to that little boy. I ain't never seen him before. I talked to Joe on the phone, and I apologized to him. I did, because I said, baby, I didn't raise Akil that way.
Right.
I said, Akil got those hands where he'll fight. He will fight now.
Right.
And he got in trouble a lot, putting his hands on folk. But home invasion, this type of shit, oh no. Right. Because we didn't live like kings, and we didn't slum like bums. We lived in shelters, so we done came up. We know God done been good to us. My son know the Lord, and he know about the law of karma.
Right.
So right now, I know he's sitting there saying, wow, mommy told me.
Right.
I know it's got him. Because when he called me and I started fussing at him, he said, I'm going to sit there. I said, I don't care about no damn detective. He was trying to tell me that he was going to meet with you down here. I got on to him about, what did I tell you?
Right.
I told him to change the people you with. I said, shake them. I said, you want a woman that want to help you? Stay with her. Take care of her. Take care of your son. That's what I said. I told them too. I said, y'all ain't got to argue. All y'all got to do is help raise the baby. That's it. Y'all help him. Do what he got to do. She got him to and from work. Every time she called, said he was sick, she go to a job to get him, take him to the hospital. It was that night. Because when that boy told me, he said, man, it wasn't during the day, it was at night. So I had to figure it out, because I said, wait a minute. He was at the hospital with her, then he was at home with her. So where did it come in? Who did what to who? So I had time to think, and I put two and two together. Because I call almost every night, don't I?
Yeah.
I said,
We was at the hospital actually with Portia.
When I called.
Akil was, and then D2 found out that we was there,
Okay.
and he came up.
He came with that.
He came to the hospital, and that's when he started. Cause we was with the baby mom. I came up there looking a mess. We was up there, and cause the baby had got sick, and I tried to get in contact with Akil, cause I was paying my light bill and stuff. So I just came to the job and got her and brought her to the hospital. I sat in the waiting room with her dad and talked to her dad the whole time. That's when D2 came up to the hospital. What's going on? I see on Instagram my little nephew up here, da. And that's when, as being a mom, she just basically just telling Akil, I need Pampers and stuff like that.
Right.
You need juice because the baby is sick. He constipated. And so Akil like, I don't have it right now. I said, okay, I get it. There you go, D2.
Right.
See, the baby struggling, da. We need to just go, da. And he left, cause I was like, just gone. And then her dad was like, D2, Jelly, nobody want to hear none of that. So he left, and that's when me and Akil, we went by his job, gave the doctor excuse, went to go get the Pampers, the Pedialyte, everything, and then we went home. They go to knock on hell, knock on the
And
door.
if you look on her phone, or look on Akil's phone, you'll see where I kept texting. Did you get the stuff for the baby yet? Did you get the stuff for the baby yet? I called you, my phone wouldn't even go through to you.
Yeah, but you text me.
But I text you, did he get the stuff yet? Wanted to make sure he got it. If he didn't, then I was going to go. That's what I do. My son ain't got it, I got it.
Right.
That's what, family do. When I found out that they was on the road, then the elevator stopped. I said, okay, they on the road, they going somewhere. I ain't gonna get in that business. Man, leave my business alone. I'm grown, I do what I want to do, yada yada. Okay, storm coming there. Be ready to ride it out. So I laid back, went to sleep.
And then I called.
No. Before you called, I woke up. And I said, where my son? It was about, I ain't gonna lie, I know that'd be about 3. Then you called me back. You said, Mom, we good. About 4 or 5 o'clock, AJ called me. He said, Ma, you called me? I said, yeah, where y'all at? Where Akil? I said, something ain't right. I just felt something.
Right.
And I've been going through this ever since my mama got killed. Because we from Baltimore. My mama got killed in Baltimore. Bad drug deal. I went to the homicide scene. They call it what they want, but you can feel. You got something that you feel. And I started feeling crazy. And I said, this is some stuff, something, somewhere going on with Akil. So I said, is Akil all right? Oh no, AJ said, we good, we going home, we good, we chilling. That morning, I called Kia, I said, you alright? I said, I didn't see you, Daddy laid eyes on you. I saw a scratch on his neck. I said, okay. I said, what goes up a devil's back, buckling in his belly. And I left it alone until all this shit unfolded.
Cause that same night I went running to her house because me and
Yeah.
he got mad at
Okay,
me,
yeah.
broke up with me,
That-
everything. Cause I told him about it.
She almost ran over my friend and coming up the driveway. And I said, well, what the hell's going on? He said, well, he got mad with me and then he walked out and he told me I wasn't this and wasn't and put his hand. I said, he put his hands on you? I said, Kill didn't put it. He said, yes, ma'am. So I said, when Kill, and what did I tell you when Kill acted in some kind of way, he on what? He on the mollies. My son don't smoke, no dope, no crack or nothing like that. But them mollies, when he on that shit, he's somebody else.
Cause my roommate called the
And
police
his
that
spirit
same
is totally
night.
different. Spirit is different. You can't talk to him. He even gone as far as stood me toe to toe and called me a bitch.
Wow.
Didn't he?
Wow, I ain't do
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah. When you on that stuff, that's what I'm telling you. The subway, and all of them in it together. All of them in that shit together. They selling mollies, they selling dope, they running each. I'm just tired.
Right.
I'm tired. He did that aggregate. Now I know he put his hands on that boy. I know it. I ain't gonna say my son didn't do that, because I know he'll fight.
Right.
But that other shit, then burglary taken, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying thank you. But I know him. I know Akil Lambertus. That nigga gonna fight to the end. He ain't gonna have no gun, no try to fight nobody. No, fight, yeah. But a lot of these niggas are older than my son. They come get him.
Right.
They come get him because Kill got that swag. We ain't from Georgia.
Right.
We from Baltimore. His grandmama got killed because of a bad drug deal. Kill know I don't do this shit. He know when it comes. I get disability because they consider me crazy. But I ain't crack. I got good damn sense. I don't take all that medicine and shit that they gave me no more. Because God just showed me that he did what he did for a reason, to get me out of that. I was raised by Nation of Islam. My son know the law. My son know the word. My son know the truth. He know the whole Willie Lynch theory. My son is smart. He's smart. He act thuggish to fit in. Kill smart. Kill read books. Nerdy.
Yeah.
He'll read books, but because he's so smart and he got that little swag, they pull on him. These old niggas.
You can check Akil, everything. September the 30th, we had an interview for him to go to the Art Institute. I had got him signed up for
He was
school
getting ready to come back
and
there.
everything.
My
I was getting
brother
him
them
out
live
of
here. My brother and them live here. That's what my brother's called. They live here. Man, this shit just ain't it. In the eyesight of God, so many of the kids that are connected to us, they're drawing in because Akil has a calling on his life. If y'all know anything about a shaman, okay, Akil has a grandfather. No, his great-grandfather is from the Ivory Coast. His father is a Mocha Jumbi in St. Thomas. You know, Akil got a strong history. So Akil carries that aura that his father carried. If y'all ever seen the Black Circus, okay, Akil's daddy was one of the Mocha Jumbis with Cal and all of them.
Yeah.
Akil ain't about this type of stuff. We come from a culture, a rich culture. My folks was a little fucked because that's all they did was run drugs and then racetrack and shit, ran numbers in Baltimore. But I got out of that lifestyle. Once my mama got killed by that bad drug dealer, my brothers and them that was in the military, they brought me down here. So they gave me a second chance. I got to know the Lord. Once I got to know the Lord, we crossed over. Akil could have stayed in the Nation of Islam with his daddy, no. He chose to cross over. He learned the word of God. Akil knows about the law of cause and effect. Akil knows that you reach out and do a little too much, it's gonna come back to you. Akil knows. Akil knows not to cross me. He knows. If Mama say, don't move, it's getting kind of hectic, it's best to sit still. If I say don't go out, now it's going to be a red moon, don't go out.
Right.
Sit on. You get on them mollies.
Can't tell them nothing.
Can't tell them nothing. And that's how they, and see the sad part about it is, the lady Miss Val, I asked her for a copy of the schedule to help my son out. We can't give you that. Okay. What they holding him for this time? I said, Miss Val, something happened, and I just want to be able to have something to show that my son was at work. Because I'm thinking whatever happened during the day until I talked to that boy, so it wasn't no need to, bring anything. So I know Akil going to lose his job. But see, she's afraid. She said, I got a mouth. I done been up there on the job before, and I done told her. I said, I know what y'all do. I said, so for real, y'all taking each other medicine and all that old dumb shit. I said one day, it's going to be shown. Somebody going to make the corporate office piss everybody.
Right.
So one little girl, Danielle, and then they'll tell you what happened to Danielle when she passed out at the party.
Mama had to slap
I slapped the shit out of her to bring her back. And then took my little, because I was security on the door that night. I said, y'all going to have a good party there. They said parties at my house at Chatham Woods. Sometimes we had almost 300 people in the subdivision. Because my son was that good with drawing them in, with promoting parties. Just someplace so they can have fun. But not to do this shit, not to get high and do gang banging and no. No. But they get hooked up with these niggas that what's the stuff they're making now? Lean.
Yeah.
But it'd be like
popping beans.
them and what it'd be like the little boy. The rap, Lil Wayne. They want to mix all the shit up, and
he don't even stay here.
the same way they mixing up the same way they mixing up the what's the shit called, bootleg. They mixing up the lean stuff down there and bringing it up. They got a whole nice little connection, little smooth move that they doing. But I swear, everything I know that's going on that's surrounding my son, all their ass is going to fall. If my son got to go down, all their ass is going down. And that's just the way I see it. And that's why, ain't that what I said to everybody yesterday?
Told him.
Okay. I don't give a shit. I ain't never scared. The God I serve sit high but he look low. And y'all got to come clean with this. So they can sit there and tell y'all, no sir, no sir, no sir. That's a lie. And AJ's car is a blue Pathfinder. It ain't silver. It's a Pathfinder. That's what it is. It's a Pathfinder.
He probably driving too fast, and that's probably what they thought it was.
Yeah, but all their asses looking crazy now. And see, AJ trying to get to Chicago. D2 trying to get to Chicago. I don't know. I'm just tired, and I thought, being with her was going to be, a blessing. And I told him, I said, you were a real woman. I said, roll with it. I said, but you can't, play with these little boys. And I said, you need to go on and get into school.
We was good until they came. I just graduated from college. And so I was basically trying to tell Akil the way that it's supposed to go. At first, I had 3 jobs. And so when I met him, he was okay. You somebody who got their stuff together. I just graduated from Albany last May. The May that just passed. And so we was gonna try to get him to school. He brought them around, and he just changed. Everything just changed. He had his little friend to sit there and talk to him. Nigga, you struggling? We need to do
it's
this.
A blue Pathfinder. Just give me the tag
we
number.
Do all this.
It's a blue Pathfinder. Give me the tag number. It's a blue Pathfinder. Yeah. It should be parked around there now. If you could go get it, I would. I really appreciate it. Because I'm in here now with the detective. Say what, baby? All right, bye. That gonna go around there and get it for me. But it's just, I'm just tired. I'm tired. And I had already told my family when I was gone those couple of weeks, I came down here because it ain't much left with family. And I'm the oldest, but because I was mentally challenged for a while, I didn't fool with my brothers and them because I felt like, you know, y'all have been successful and y'all did it, y'all made it. I didn't, you know, and I felt like they didn't want to be bothered with me, and that wasn't so. And when he got sick, his wife called me. So I said, I'm coming. So now everybody like, Aunt Tammy, all the kids, Aunt Tammy. So I said, well, I'm coming home. I'll come and chill with y'all. So I said, Akil need to get back in school. So I called Marcellus. He plays for Tennessee. I forget the name of the team, but Tennessee State. They just played this weekend. So my niece said, Tammy, what's wrong? She said, I said, I don't know. I said, coming back home it's gonna be different. I said, because, you know, everybody got grown. So they said, they said, everybody love Aunt Tammy. They said, they love you. And, you know, I took care of them. Even though I was challenged, I was still be able to take care of the babies. Right. But I didn't fool with the adults because my brother's wives, they real bougie, you know. And I didn't snatch them a couple times.
One got sent a B2, but
Okay.
You know, I didn't snatch them a couple times. So I figured they're a little uncomfortable. So me and Sadie done made amends. I apologize to them. But I still one of them, I don't fool with her too tough. But I said, I'll come home and chill. So I had my grandbaby, had her down there, and they got to meet her. And, you know, so everything was cool. I come back home, got some nice other lady, you know, involved down that he's seeing. And I'm like, okay, cool. I said, okay, we can ready to do family. I said, you get ready to get registered in school. He said, what school I gotta go to? I said, you get ready to go to School of the Arts. So I said, you can make up your mind how you want to run from there. I said, but you at Subway? I said, we can ready to get you in the, what's the name of the job?
I had a resume that I was writing.
Yeah, you got a resume was waiting for my nephew to take to his job. They do something, over in Ellenwood, you got the FedEx and all of them. And it's another one, FedEx and another one. Well, one of my nephews worked there, driving the forklift. And he said, I can get him in there. He said, Tammy, he gonna work a lot of crazy hours. I said, I don't care, let him work. Right. Just get him in there and let him work. And I said, if he start work before school, let his ass work. I said, because he got a baby to take care of. Right. So we was getting everything organized. So we get in the house, who gonna live in what house, who gonna live, do I need to go to Wesley Lakes to live in Henry County? We gonna stay in Ellenwood? We gonna stay in Forest Park? Because there's so many different places you can stay. Right. So I'm like, where we gonna stay? You know, so it's you know, it was just good. I said, we're going to a new season. You know, God is, you know, bringing us into a new season, and we all excited. And this jump off, oh my God! I thought I was going to die for it. I mean, my throat and chest tightened up, and I was like, this can't be. And then when I talked to that little boy yesterday, I was shocked.
Don't say nothing.
I was just shocked. So he don't know if I'm here or not. All he kept saying was, I don't need this right now. And I guess he was trying to cover himself because there was somebody there. But I said to him on the phone, I said, how many times have I told you? Yeah. How many times? So that's where everything is.
They went in there, they don't even know who had guns in there. Now, it could have been ugly, real ugly.
That's what I'm saying. You going to somebody else's house. My son knows.
Real ugly.
You know, he knows because you know, our family have always, you know, fight. When they come to your house, you supposed to whip their ass. And
definitely.
That's the way we
That's the out north rule.
That's it. They gonna come to your house, we're gonna whip their ass, and that's it. But you don't go to no damn body else's house. He'll know that.
Because we done had instances where guys tried the same thing, went in there, and thought they had everybody in there.
Yeah.
And they forgot about one that was hiding there. And one had a gun and clipped the whole
house. That's it.
It was justified. It was justified. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just tired of these little boys trying to play. I mean,
yeah, they just playing. You
don't watch television and came up with this idea.
You down south ain't no real gangsters down here. Up north where the gangsters.
Come on now. I mean, and to be true. Yeah. Hello. I'm back here with the Texas. What's going on up there? You got it from school? Okay. What Chris number? I mean, what Chris name? You know his last name? Well, try to find out from Nene. Call her John. He worked with Nene, right? Okay, call me right back. All right. Jane gonna call her girlfriend. That's a girlfriend like Chris. And yeah, go and call the boy. Find out what his number. Find out what his name is. Cause this. And they just sat there, oh Mama T, and y'all done broke bread in my house, and I done fed y'all.
Right, and they gonna do this.
Even last night, you know, because I went off last night. I did. I went off on them, and I told them, I said, I'm telling y'all now, blood gonna run. Y'all don't want me. Y'all don't want me. Y'all don't want Big Tam or T-Rock to show up. Those are two character defects that I put asleep. Mm-hmm. And I chose to live for the Lord. But if those two wake up, y'all gonna have hell. Y'all gonna have hell. And I already know that I'm gonna go to prison for the rest of my life. His blood gonna run. I said, my son, that's the only child I got left. And God just allowed us to just go through what we done went through. We still standing. And this, you don't do this.
Right.
And you just had a baby to his son.
Right.
I don't know about her.
Girl, don't do that.
Girl, please. But her daddy, yeah. He's a police officer. I contacted him and he knows what's going on.
He's also down there?
Yeah, he did work with Rubbish. Yeah. But he done some undercover sting stuff, so he was gonna give me some names to talk to,
right? To
help straighten this out, because I'm tired, and I never went to him before.
What's your last name?
My dad, Butler.
Yeah.
He phone call up.
What fancy?
Well, he's a good man. He's a good man. And him and my son have talked, and he's talked to his daughter about how to handle, don't do this, don't do that. Let that boy, be a man and, help with his son. So for the first year, they done good. It's her. She have her ways. She have her ways, but she a good mama. And he's a good daddy. And we just had our first birthday. We had Chuck E. Cheese and all the family, everybody cooked. And I'm like, it's,
it's a lot.
Yeah. And see, they ain't got no kids.
Right.
Do they?
Right.
Well, AJ got one, supposedly.
He ain't never see her.
But,
I didn't know he had a kid.
He got a little girl, not that little girl his girlfriend got. He got his own little girl, that little Jill like her. He don't see her. His baby mama full died.
Shut up.
yeah, so they don't got to all that. What you is? Nigga, get ready straight. Yeah, don't start. Don't do that.
I sent them to. I don't have no surgery. I guess once I have surgery, they're actually sent to the W.
Yeah, come through. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your name, man? What's your number?
706 315 6366.
You got a name?
Yeah, Amber. Yeah, I got it from her.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do, Mom. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna let your son call y'all and talk to him.
Okay, just excuse me. Yeah, baby. Jen? Say what? What is it?
Can we get his stuff or I gotta stay here?
That's fine.
Yeah, I think my name, I don't know. I know he had like a phone that we had got for him.
Oh,
his mom had got us a bill.
Well, if you get the lesson, let me know. But I'm talking to the detective. He gonna tell me what.
I know his shoes got it.
And his wallet.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta get his
Portia right here.
Cause I gotta pay.
All right, I'll call you back.
We get paid Wednesday. Go to
All right,
jail.
Maybe it's more diapers and stuff.
Yeah, if he wants to sign over all his property, y'all just gotta take all of it.
Okay.
If he has it.
We'll take all of them because we need to see what he got in his wallet.
So he got to sign something first.
Ain't no his wallet.
Yeah.
He told me I need to get money Wednesday to get the baby. I know he told me that. He said Wednesday.
So did he get money on his check? Or
he
something?
get paid
He get
Wednesday.
I'll say.
And that's when I told him that.
You
That's
need to give
all
us the
that
bank account number and everything.
he's supposed to have gave.
You sure ain't got no money in the bank?
Well, I'm gonna go down there and let him.
See, I know that.
Let him call y'all.
Okay.
I mean, y'all can ask all that, but he needs to tell me from beginning to the end.
Yeah, tell him come out.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, because we ain't gonna be able to speak up for him if he come pissed off.
Okay. Okay.
Don't.
So you haven't seen him at all yet?
No, I'm gonna go
Okay.
downstairs.
See, he thought you were supposed to see him at 6, 7 this morning. Remember?
8 o'clock.
I told you, and
I was still in
already
bed.
know by
Okay.
him being their brother. To be honest, he would have just sat there and been like, he probably would lie to
He
say,
would have
don't want to
pretended
just went.
and said, I ain't been to no Columbus. I ain't been to no Atlanta. My baby been sick and I've been with my baby mama at the hospital. He would have told y'all the truth according to daytime. But nighttime,
Trying to
I was going on. He ain't gonna tell shit. He ain't. But he gonna tell today.
I graduated from Albany, and so they know. Yeah, I graduated from Albany State, and so Tuskegee and all they just had a game.
Right.
So
So he was like one of his friends, because we was at the house. I was like, "You're not going out tonight. You just went out last weekend." Still, he's like his friend Rashad and D2 called. We going to Albany. It was Rashad, D2, and Manny. We
I'm
going to
surprised
Albany.
Rashad didn't come to Columbus. He just got pistol whipped a couple of months ago. You talking about light skinned Rashad?
Yeah.
G Block beat that boy.
He came to my house and got Akil because I woke up and Akil was grabbing all his stuff. I'm like, where you finna go? He was like, I'm finna go to Albany. I was like, last time you went to Albany, it was a problem when I was down there as a student.
He
You got
the
to
football
find
team.
yeah, doing my homecoming.
Yep.
That's how I remember him.
Football team.
He beat
Football
up
team.
my
He
whole
walked them.
football team.
Don't let my
Like,
little son fool you.
no lie. They
walked
remember him down in Albany as the little guy with the green pants.
Yeah.
And he beat up the whole.
They thought he was gay because he had
They thought he was gay. They had some pants lighter.
that color. He
Lighter
wears weird
neon
shirts.
green pants.
He's a geek.
And so
He
as
really
a
is.
student down there, I didn't know him at that point in time. I'm looking like, and so when he came back, he had some green pants one day in the house. I was like, the devil is a lie. I know I ain't
They
that
was
person
Hollister
with
pants.
that.
They was Hollister. I bought him the pants. He had a nice shirt and everything to go with it. And
And
nice
he went
shoes.
down there again. He called. I was on laying in the bed. He called. He was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "I'm laying in the bed," because I was mad at him, so I didn't really want to talk to him. He's like, "Well, guess what?" I was like, "What?" "I'm chained to a bench in Richland, Georgia." I said, "Excuse me?" "Yeah, I got 3 charges of assault." I said, "How did you get pulled over?" "Oh, it was a simple traffic stop." Rashad was driving. Manny was in the front. He said, "Yeah,
That's where they went wrong with. They
That's part of the
But
thing,
that's-
too. Manny. What Manny last name?
I don't even.
Manny lives in Pembroke.
I don't know.
Emmanuel Black. They call him Manny.
Well, it's on Instagram. That night, to be honest, because when I looked at the Instagram, Emmanuel and D2 supposed to have went to jail.
Yeah.
Because it's on Twitter, they was like, "Oh shit, we on free my nigga Kill. We supposed to have went to jail tonight because we had 2 pistols in the car."
See,
The
and
police
Manny.
never checked the car because D2 with the mouth. When I tell you he have a mouth, he have a mouth.
You
He
gonna
talked
see.
the police out of searching the car. Y'all
gotta
don't have no
know.
warrant. He came to the house last night. "Oh yeah, Kill in jail, but he can handle that. He can handle that. Y'all just keep y'all mouth closed." I was like, "Kill where for what?" And they was like, "Assault." And I was like, "We need to get him home." They was so I got Kill called me and his mom. And he was like, "I'm just sitting here. The man let me use my cell phone to get in contact with y'all because I ain't
he
know no
got
number."
scared at one time last night. Remember?
He was getting
scared.
sent here. So
Yeah.
he went to Sumter. And so I had saw D2 because that's when the mom was like, "Okay, y'all finna get this together. Y'all, D2, you better call AJ. AJ, you better call Chris." And D2 was like, I just got out of something last night because I had a pistol in the car. And Manny did too. And he was like, the only person that didn't supposed to go to jail last night was Rashad. If they really act, and then D2, the reason how he got away from pulling up his record, he didn't have no ID on him. Though he'll say, he should have been like me. Don't fill in the ID number, the name, or whatever your social. But that night, I told you, we not at all been. It happens every time. And I told them, I said, y'all, I graduated from all that.
5, 8,
Them little
4,
roads you
6.
speak down there if you want to. They gonna come out the woods on you. They be police and jump out of trees. I was like, y'all better slow
Hey,
down.
wait.
They are, yes.
Brenda,
It went
I'm here
from
talking to the detectives
it went
now.
from a simple traffic violation
And I'll
to
call you back.
everybody get out the car to D2 basically. Last night he was like, I told them don't search the car, you can't search this car. And he's like the cop just going around like with a flashlight. He's like he still didn't see it, but they was like they gotta search Akil's area because on the thing it said he was armed and dangerous. And so they looked, but they didn't look deep enough to see Manny's gun because Akil was sitting behind Manny and D2 had his gun up under Rashad. He was like, they would have found, I would have just put it on one of them. And so I'm basically, then I'm looking like, okay, well, you want to throw your charges on anybody. But he was the one who told him to go to Albany too. Wherever D2 go, he can get you to come to.
Right, he don't know nothing about it.
Don't know, no, nothing.
Nothing.
Don't know
I
about
done fed
that
him.
in
I
Georgia.
done bought this boy drawers. His mom and daddy, his daddy got a lawn company. The mama is a traveling nurse, but she got a gambling
D2?
habit. D2's family, but they can't deal with him because he's ruthless. That boy, they gone from Florida to Chicago to Columbus
And I
to
even took care of
California,
him.
and then he came here. Showed up at the party one night. I was doing security. And the same night that Danielle went out with the moms, and he showed up with bags, luggage. Mama T, I ain't got a place to stay. My goddaughter across the creek, we let him stay there, let him sleep on the floor. I done let this boy sleep in my car before because people was afraid of him because they said, oh no, he can't. I said, well, let him stay, please. Come on, baby, sleep in the car. Sleep. I gave him blankets. I was
I
sorry
let him
for
stay.
him.
His mom was saying money for shoes, but not for nothing to eat.
Yeah, she sent him money for shoes.
I let him stay at
Oh,
my
yes.
house when Akil was like, this my brother, this, all that. And no lie, me by being with him, I knew Akil had to go to work and I had to go to work. I would leave my car with D2.
Yeah.
That's something I don't do. I don't paying on that. I would
He got
actually
to
like,
get the gas.
yes, he know how to get you.
It's smooth.
I take Kill to work
I don't even
and I
wanna cook,
take you
and I'll get up
and
and cook.
then I come get both of y'all. I don't sit out my job an hour and a half. My mama going insane. That's your car. Why they ain't came to get you? Cause D2 running around in my car. I got pulled over 2 weeks. I got pulled over 2 weeks ago because of my car.
Car smelled like weed.
D2. I
had to go get them.
and that's when
when
my
they
mom.
opened
That's
up
when
the
she was
door,
like,
the
leave.
stench. I said, Akil, what the hell?
Thank God I had my drug papers in my car where I just had got my job like the day before.
Yeah.
And so I was like, sir, here you go. You can read my papers. He read my papers and everything. He was like, baby girl, I know who you fool with, but you leave him alone because you finna go to jail.
Right.
And so I was like, And that's when she was like, Kill, you get away from D2. D2, you just stay away from them. He got him a little girlfriend over there where I stayed at and it just pop up at my house. And my roommate will let him in because she don't see him sleep on our couch, so she feel like, oh, okay, he can come here, da-da-da-da. I told him he couldn't even come to my house no more because he was disrespecting her, bringing weed in the house and all types of stuff.
And she got kids.
She going through a custody battle.
So we're gonna let him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and get all that stuff together, but I'm gonna let him call y'all. So I don't know if y'all wanna
I'm
go
gonna
to
tell
call,
him.
let him get charged.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
charging
tell
right
him.
now.
You need to go in there and get honest. Tell him everything that happened. Because I've been told he can cry. Said, Mom, no, you didn't. He can cuss, fuss, whatever. I said, I told him. I'm telling him, I need you. You do right. You got to do better than this. I swear to God,
So if he tell the truth after it's all said and done, what you think gonna happen to him?
He didn't tell the truth.
Well, if he tell the truth, then when you go down to Fulton County, I can talk to the DA.
Okay. Can he get that robbery off of him?
That's what I'm saying. I can
If he
tell the truth.
about
If he tell
everything.
the truth.
But what y'all saying?
I'm gonna tell him, look
He can have
here,
it. But
cause you got a baby
He'll
and
do jail time, or you think he'll just get probation when he's done assault?
He need to get some time for beating that boy in the head.
I can't say what the DA do. But I mean,
Yeah.
us speaking for him.
Right.
Holds a lot of
like,
weight.
look, he was straightforward with us. And he told the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'll talk to him.
We're going to take her home. Y'all let us take her home?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
I'll talk talk to her.
Please
I
don't tell
will.
them to come put a line though.
I'm gonna tell them to tell the truth
Mm-hmm.
The whole truth. Cause
and nothing but the
Damn
truth.
right.
we gonna get the other ones. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I'm gonna
Oh,
tell
yeah,
them.
they gonna get got and
I'm
soon
gonna
as I
let
find
them
out
know you
other
might as well tell the
addresses,
truth because they going for me
Yeah,
anyway.
she
So
got-
why lie?
She got my card.
I got his
Matter
card.
of fact,
We
I'm
gonna
gonna give you a card. that way
Because
you
my
can-
girlfriend gonna call me and tell me the exact tag number. So y'all gonna have all that shit.
Yeah, I don't want
As soon as I get crook.
Yeah, get it back. Yeah, she was about to say something. She didn't even want
She just want one.
She just want.
She say she was here.
I was there.
Dad, I'm surprised my baby daddy.
Anyway,
She's so sorry.
crazy.
How old are you?
21.
She happy, yeah.
Crazy. Anyway,
So y'all wanna wait around up front a little bit?
Yeah, y'all just wait, that way we can
Yeah, I can.
get your
Y'all
paper.
can't bring
You know,
her
I mean
in.
his property and everything.
Mm-mm.
They ain't gonna let y'all do that.
okay.
What phone you want to charge?
Hers is charged.
Who's got a phone that's charged?
Mine is charged. It's finally charging now. The
Okay, that's
impression.
where y'all sit on that bench, and so we'll
Okay.
plug up that too.
Okay, just put it up
So
there.
you want to call your phone?
Yeah, they can
Okay,
call
so
mine. Okay,
you-
go ahead and
okay,
put it
then
on the
You,
charge.
Jake.
I'm thinking that's Detective Denard.
Denard.
Thank
It's,
you.
yeah, he got my number. I'm finna hurry and put it
Thank
on the
you.
charge.
No
And
problem.
like I say, as soon as I get the air, if I get the last name of them old niggas in Box Springs, but y'all need.
Can you get him like 3 minutes so let me get out
That's
there?
It's gonna take time.
Okay,
I'm
and
just saying,
tell
they
him
need
that
to shut
I have
And
my
you know,
ID.
Tony McCoy back home.
Oh, really?
Oh, Tony McCoy out.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
Tablets and
Come
Okay.
for it. I'm gonna need you to go
They
to the
running some
car and
things
get
down
my
there.
ID for me while I'm